More on Fleet Week. I'm lucky enough to be joined live by Loeven, the director of San Francisco Fleet Week. Louis, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning to you.
Well, I touched on it briefly. I mean, we have such a rich history here in the Bay Area of the military in the past. As director of Fleet Week, what does it mean to be here with the Fleet Week this particular week?
Well, Fleet Week is absolutely a fabulous event for San Francisco. It's a great tradition since 1981. And of course, back then we were celebrating because we had Navy and Marine Corps installations all around the Bay. Now it's a visit coming up from 3rd Fleet and 1st Marine Expeditionary Forces are coming up, along with so many others. And it's really nice to bring them into the city, the sailors and the Marines into the city. The Coast Guard, they go around the city, and the city just rolls out the red carpet for them. It's a great military tradition town, and we, at the same time, we have the celebrations, as was noted earlier, is that we also do exercises between first responders and the military.
Yeah, what about what's going on right behind you right now? Is this one of the exercises?
Oh yeah, it sure is. You know, it's funny, last year I think I was over at your studio talking about this, but this year we're out at Pier 96, and behind me you see all the first responder community working with the military on a fuel transfer exercise, the theory being that in the event of a catastrophic earthquake, we might need some help and we might have to cooperate between military and civilian forces to respond. In addition to that, we have a lot of communications equipment out there. They're doing some communications exercises as well, some interoperable rehearsals.
Well, it's great to see all these different agencies coming together this particular week here in San Francisco. You know, I'm always curious about the parade of ships. I want to see if you can tell me or give us a little bit more information in regards to what type of ships are going to be coming through Golden Gate Strait and when we can start touring some of those ships.
Oh, absolutely. So we'll be having a big deck carrier, the USS Bonhomme Richard from the United States Navy, 2 more Navy ships, and I won't tell you what they are. We'll let the public be surprised. The Coast Guard will be there, and of course our friends to the north, the Canadian, Royal Canadian Navy, they'll be out there as well. And the ships will start coming under the Golden Gate Bridge at about 11 o'clock on Friday morning.
Got it, 11 o'clock Friday morning. We've got some video, of course, of the Blue Angels flying as well. They're going to be flying Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as long as the weather cooperates. But one thing I like to do is I like to just go out there and see them practice. What days should we expect the Blue Angels to be flying around town here for practice sessions?
Well, you'll start hearing the roar of the engines in the sky on Thursday as they do their survey flights, and that's always exciting. And then on Friday, you'll see the full-on air show, Saturday and Sunday as well.
Louis, what's your favorite part of Fleet Week here?
Oh, well, I mean, I've got a lot of favorite parts. But certainly the air show is a big deal, and with United Airlines stepping up and being the presenting sponsor, that helps out a lot because it does cost a lot of money to put on, and so they're very helpful. But there are other things. We have a Canine Heroes program Saturday morning at DuBose Park, where we feature working dogs from the military, from the fire department, police department, and even therapy dogs from the Canine Companions up in Santa Rosa. So that's a wonderful thing to go to. We have neighborhood band concerts, the Marine Corps and Navy band that will be marching in the Italian Heritage Parade, but they also break up into some smaller bands and go out throughout the neighborhoods. The first one of those will be on Tuesday at 6 p.m. in Noe Valley on 24th Street. So people can go down there and catch a free concert. That would be the Navy Brass Band. But if you look at the Fleet Week website, fleetweeksf.org, you'll see the whole schedule of the band concerts and all of the other things. I also want to say on Monday, Columbus Day,
sure,
we have at the historic band shell, we have the High School Band Challenge, which is an incredible event.
Well, it's an action-packed week, and one of my favorite events also is just kind of walking around the city with the family, and if you happen to run into someone with the military, just sticking out your hand and shaking their hands and thanking them for their service. So a fun week here in San Francisco. Loeven, director of San Francisco Fleet Week, great to have you on board yet again, and we'll look to catch up with you later in the week.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
All right, right back at you. We have put more information on our website at ktvu.com. Look for it in the web link section under the Mornings on 2 tab. You can also find it on the KTVU mobile app.